Oftentimes in our business, the only way for personal issues to be ultimately resolved is two superstars enter the squared circle and go one-on-one in a good old-fashioned wrestling match. Into the collar and elbow tie-up. Only one competitor comes out ahead here.
Yeah, this is one of the classic ways to test your opponent.
And so what are your thoughts right now on John Cena? What's your take on what Stardust has been going through?
Well, luckily the body hasn't absorbed too much of an attack up to this point. What hasn't been said already? Everybody's talking the unbelievable potential we're witnessing here. Let's just sit back and enjoy.
Sometimes the best offense is a great defense, and that's exactly what we're seeing here.
Once Stardust hooks the leg and goes for the dark matter, you can bet this one's going to be over. Right now, the momentum is with Stardust, and who knows when it'll stop. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
After a move like that, he's going to need a chiropractor in his near future.
Not today, too fast.
John Cena with a nice reversal.
King, to your point earlier, it's the amazing force with which Stardust's opponents hit the mat that makes the move so dangerous.
Yeah, and right on the face, too. You know he's had to have broken a few noses by now, Cole. Oh, yeah. Take a look at this. Here comes the champ. That's it. He's done. John Cena coming up with the power to move this match in his favor. Oh, this is not going to be good.
Looking to catch him off guard.
Quick ref count. Man, somebody's going to be sore in the morning.
If a superstar wants to lock up with John Cena, they're going to have to be ready for the STF. We all know about Cena's high-powered offense, but Cena has won many a match and many a championship with his painful submission hold invented by the incomparable Lou Thesz.
Michael, that is right. Everyone talks about Cena's power, and they should. I mean, we do. When Cena's power locks you in that STF, the painful submission hold can turn into a crippling one in mere seconds. John studied the move, its origins, and can apply it to any opponent.
And the hellacious assault continues on the neck of John Cena.
Oh, man, this is unbelievable. I don't know what we'll see if John can't turn this around.
Great match here, but if you missed any of the matches from this week, go to WWE.com to catch up on all the action.
I go to WWE.com all the time to catch up on the Divas. Cole, Cena's version of the STF should definitely be on all of the superstar scouting reports. I think of all the great points that could be said, I think the most important thing that really stands out is that Cena can slap that STF on anyone. To an opponent, that spells danger.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Stardust putting it on him right now. That's it. He's out. Oh, that really was a beautiful move.
Quick pin attempt here. Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything. John Cena refusing to stay down.
We are both on the same page when it comes to Cena's STF, and if anyone is going to sign a contract to fight John Cena, they better know about it, its history, its effectiveness, and how he finishes opponents with it. Quick punch.
Well, we're on the move here.
2, 3.
And he's heading back in.
I can't blame him. Nothing good is going to happen out here on the floor. John Cena's taking this match to an entirely new level. It only takes a couple of those to bring his night to an end.
The DDT. How's that mat taste?
Man, that would make Jake the Snake Roberts proud.
Right on the back of the skull again.
Could this be it?
I think so.
2.
Taking on some moderate offense here. Going to need to start playing a little better defense.
Finding a groove here.
Oh, no. A slam like that is all raw power. I think the entire ring shook. My back hurts. Just, ow.
King of Dead. That was a blatant disregard for the rules, guys. Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Rick Rude continues to punish his opponent.
And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I can feel the breeze all the way over here. Let's talk a little bit about what Randy Orton brings to the ring. I mean, this third-generation superstar has been called the Legend Killer, the Viper, and the Apex Predator. These monikers all point to the same fact, that Randy Orton is one of the most opportunistic superstars ever in the WWE. I mean, ever.
Orton showing a sadistic intensity.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
Not today, too fast. And he collides into the turnbuckles. Uh-oh.
Oh, out of nowhere.
And listen, King, opportunistic is a good way to describe Randy Orton, but he is also dangerous in every aspect of the point.
Right.
The head games this man plays set him apart from all his competitors.
Well, I have to agree with you there, Michael. Even before Randy Orton steps into the ring, he inserts himself into the head of his opponent, finding that weakness so he can capitalize on it when his opponent's least expected.
Nicely done.
Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there.
Making it look easy.
Cole, what's he got in mind? Orton's in trouble. If he keeps this up, this one will be over in no time. Oh, wait, nice reversal. He's got him hooked. This might be big.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
Okay.
Covers.
Other than the Iron Sheik. I'm not sure there's a more impressive camel clutch in all of wrestling than Rick Rude's. The way he pulls back on the neck while driving pressure to the lower back is just so devastating. Wow! Unbelievable impact there.
Quick thinking to avoid that. He's doing everything he can to get his bearings back here. Otherwise, this match could be over sooner than anyone could have anticipated.
Yeah, Cole, this is when you have to settle things down. Get the blood flowing back in your body and strategize what your next move or your next form of attack will be.
We're looking at complete domination here.
He's showing no signs of letting up.
Of course, that camel clutch you brought up earlier is one of a series of moves Rude employs to soften up the neck and back. It's all about getting his opponent primed for the Rude awakening.
Well, you got that right. And it's camel clutch locked in, wrenching on the neck and lower back.
And he lets him out.
Well, he might have been losing some of his grip there anyway. He probably figured it would be better to release the hold now before his opponent could counter it. Randy Orton showing some adversity right now. Wait, is he still conscious? Man, that looked bad.
Oh no, we know what this is. And Randy Orton delivers the patented Orton stomp.
And it's like he's going for a walk in the park, stomping everything that's sticking out. The array of moves that Randy Orton has at his fingertips is truly dazzling. I mean, whether it's a drop kick or an inverted backbreaker or a power slam, the Viper's got a way to break his opponent's body and his will. And Randy Orton has momentum.
Look out.
Folks, it was in the city of Houston, Texas that Stone Cold Steve Austin did the unthinkable when he aligned himself with Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 17. Thinking about that arsenal of moves Randy Orton has, you can see how he developed it so well. His dad, Cowboy Bob Orton, had more than a few tricks of his own that I'm sure Randy picked up at a very early age.
Yeah, and then for Randy to have Ric Flair take him under his wing as soon as he reached WWE. That's another pretty good mentor to have around. And the Viper made the most of his education. We see that every time he issues another beating.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Unleashes the sleeper, trying to put this match to bed.
And it may just do that. It's 99 time.
Gonna have to compartmentalize some of the pain that's been dished out and find a way to forge on. Clearly trying to take out the back here. King, I'd say Rick Rude's in.
Look at this. This could do it.
Maybe.
Finding a groove here.
Today, too fast.
Oh, wow. Talk about catching a beating.
Not only is Rick Rude arrogant, but he has a knack for pressing his opponent's buttons. He knows exactly what he has to do to get under their skin. I just can't get over the physicality of this match. This has been brutal.
Brutal and very, very painful for these guys. Oh, that's one way to make your lunch come back up.
crashes to the mat. What impact.
With a nice reversal. We're looking at complete domination here. The tension, the drama. This is electric.
Look at the back of my arm, Cole. Look at the goosebumps. I love this.
Folks, it was in this city of Houston, Texas, that Stone Cold Steve Austin did the unthinkable when he aligned himself with Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 17.
What a match. Momentum has shifted back and forth repeatedly between these superstars.
If there was ever a man born to be a WWE superstar, it was the guy standing in the squared circle today, Randy Orton. He's descended from ring royalty. His father, his uncle, his grandfather, all of them were superstars in their own day.
Yeah, and Randy has more than capably followed in their footsteps. The shoulders are down.
1, 2. Great move. Whoa! A direct hit. Talk about getting tagged and knocked in the middle of next week.
Ow! Ooh, good grief! How is he still conscious? The shoulders are down. 2, 3. Oh, wow, what a win! I can't believe what we saw. We may be looking at the match of the year. And here's some highlights from the matchup. I can't believe what we saw in that.
Here's your winner, the Apex.
And there's the bell.
I think what we could see here is a classic chess match between these guys. I mean, one that's going to take power, speed, and aggression to win. Watch out. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
It's no surprise that someone the likes of Dean Ambrose would utilize a lethal maneuver like his Dirty Deeds finisher.
Oh, it's awesome.
Well, let's quickly get your opinion on Dean Ambrose.
You're talking about someone who has all the talent necessary to become one of the all-time greats.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
The face and head are taking a great deal of punishment here.
Are you kidding me? Look!
The damage has been done.
Not today, too fast. Oh!
Michael, you mentioned Dean Ambrose and his Dirty Deeds finisher. It looks like a descendant of the DDT. When Ambrose nails an opponent with that, you can hear everyone in the arena gasp at the same time. That move's annihilating.
I got to tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in. Just making his presence felt there. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head, Cole. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it.
When you think of the time Dean Ambrose took to create his offensive armory, if you will, the Dirty Deeds is a finisher that reflects Ambrose in-ring offensive philosophy. Fast, lethal, and out of nowhere.
Oh, Cole, you name them, and there's a really good chance they felt the force of the Dirty Deeds finishing move, courtesy of Dean Ambrose.
Like he says himself, things have to get worse before they can get better. That's what's happening right now.
Clearly on a mission here.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
Oh, you can't take many more shots to the face like that.
Yeah, this guy's never going to look the same.
Arm trap, cross leg STF. Dean Ambrose is going to close it out.
The lunatic fringe may have things well in hand.
Into a quick cover is Dean Ambrose.
The Undertaker has any choice of signature moves that he can cripple you with. But for my money, nobody is as deadly with a clothesline as the Phenom.
And there's the dark power of the Undertaker.
Even if you can get back to your feet after a move like that, at this stage of the match, you're still struggling to find your balance.
This could be it. Taker setting it up. The choke slam ain't gonna be long now.
Right, his minutes are numbered.
We know what's coming here. I've seen so many superstars end up in the...
Oh, Dean Ambrose! Dean Ambrose!
Shoulders down, is it enough?
This may be it.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe.
This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But man, this has been physical. He takes to the air.
Wow!
It's all over but the shouting. He's got him down, Cole. Is this it?
It could be. 2, 3. What a huge win.
There was no...
Let's see what happened.
Look at this. We got a couple of highlights here.
Here's your winner,
And there's the bell. These guys are going to be very aggressive. You know they're going to use any means necessary to go home with a win. Wow, he's still down after that.
Oh, the reversal by Brock Lesnar. And Rowan did his homework on that one.
Homework? Somehow I don't see Erick Rowan ever doing homework. You know, there's probably no right way to take on the beast that is Brock Lesnar, because he is an exceptionally difficult opponent. But there is a wrong way, and that's fighting him on the ground. You do not want to play that up-close game with this man.
Great to see Lesnar back in the WWE ring. What are your thoughts on this legendary athlete?
Looking fresh right now, which is good. You got to wonder how much longer that can last, though.
My God, the back rake has got to hurt.
Oh, I used to hate a back rake.
Erick Rowan looking to capitalize. Brock Lesnar with a nice reversal.
That'll rearrange your spine.
You know, when it comes to trying to beat Brock Lesnar, I almost hate to say it, but I tell anyone getting in there against Brock to not hesitate to use some underhanded tactics if they need to. Don't be afraid to use a dirty trick or two, because trust me, Brock Lesnar will do the same to you in a heartbeat.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back. It's an amazing atmosphere in this arena tonight.
Oh, you're right. Big fight feel here, no doubt.
Erick Rowan, no problem getting out of that one. After a move like that, he's going to need a chiropractor in his near future.
Oh, out of nowhere!
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
Wow, what a move from Brock Lesnar. That's how you sweep an opponent under the carpet. Since his debut in WWE, Erick Rowan has earned a reputation as one of the most intimidating individuals you can face, whether it's in tag team. He goes for the quick pin attempt.
Count, Ref, count!
And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done. Is there no stopping Erick Rowan?
When Erick Rowan gets his blood flowing like this, when he starts getting going with this type of offense, you better...
And Erick Rowan getting it done.
The shoulders are down. 1, 2.
Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything. You need to park a truck on top of Brock to keep him down. Oh, look at this. Erick Rowan doing some good work here.
King, has there been anyone more feared in recent memory than Erick Rowan here in WWE? Singles, tag team, steel cage, wherever this monstrosity goes, people get hurt, severely hurt.
Oh, wow. This guy's just too strong. He's having a seriously hard time getting back to his feet after that.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage. Michael, when we talk about Erick Rowan, listen to the names that he's confronted and not thought twice about it. Names like Kane, John Cena, Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan. I don't think anyone has any idea just who this behemoth is going to go after next. 7. He's too good inside the ring to be out on the floor for long.
I don't agree with you, King.
This could be big. Oh, look at this.
Drop like a bad habit.
What are you doing? We got a match going on here.
Erick Rowan is getting ready here.
Good grief.
There's the finishing move. Don't know if you have anything.
Looking to catch him off guard.
Quick, ref, count.
That was rough.
Look at this. Could it be? Oh, how much pain is that arm in now? Oh, Cole, I got to tell you, one of the most memorable periods of Brock Lesnar's career for me was the incredible battle with Triple H at WrestleMania 29. The Beast Incarnate versus the Game in a no-holds-barred match at WrestleMania. That was a war like no other. Here's the cover.
1, 2. These are great competitors, great, tremendous gladiators here in WWE.
Some of the best superstars that WWE have to offer. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
When this guy's on, look out. Jerry the King Lawler, you mentioned the war that took place at WrestleMania 29 between Brock Lesnar and the Game Triple H. That was one of the most physically damn triple German suplex. Lesnar's work here is about done.
You're right. Brock Lesnar is a beast. It is so hard to stop that kind of strength.
You can see him struggling to stand after all the damage he's taken.
Can he do it here?
He's got him.
2, 3. What a huge win.
Let's see what happened during that 1 in a million match, was it? Well, I don't know how you can pick out how.
Here's your winner.
And there's the bell.
Don't be surprised at all if these guys attempt to one-up each other in this one.
Collar and elbow tie up here.
This is critical for a competitor in establishing themselves in the match.
Well, on the topic of The Undertaker here, tell us your thoughts.
Anytime we have John Cena in the ring, Michael, I can't help but think of the most memorable matches he's given us over the years and what were some of the biggest events WWE has ever staged. I mean, maybe none bigger than his win over Edge at Unforgiven in 2006. He turned the wrestling world on its ear that night.
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. We're going to find out a lot here tonight. Head-to-head, no excuses. Let's get it on. Uh-oh.
Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this.
Ow! I'm not sure I can watch this.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
The event we just brought up, Unforgiven in 2006, really was a benchmark in John Cena's career. It wasn't just that he won Edge's championship in front of Edge's hometown fans. It was the way he did it, giving the champ an attitude adjustment from the top of a 16-foot ladder just before he claimed the title. That's probably something we'll never see again.
Talk about putting a target on someone's back.
Undertaker with a reversal.
Well, it looks like I'm not the only one who didn't see that one coming.
I can't believe this. It's obvious the intention is to try and re-injure John Cena's neck.
Well, you know, Cole, after you return from an injury, that once injured body part is always a target.
We were talking about the unbelievable tables, ladders, and chairs match in which John Cena claimed the WWE Championship from Edge in 2006. Cena's had his share of heartbreak in TLC matches, but he's still a superstar nobody wants to face in that format. He's just a little too resourceful.
Yeah, that's right, Michael. It's all about creativity when it comes to the tables, ladders, and chairs. And John Cena's never had any shortage of creativity inside or outside the ring. Whatever object he can use, he'll use. Whatever advantage he can find, John Cena's going to find it.
When you're such a prolific striker like The Undertaker, you can create your own momentum. When you're as dominant as The Undertaker.
The Undertaker hits him with a choke slam, and when he delivers that one, you're as good as gone.
Yeah, you're never the same after one of those. Honestly, in all my years in this business, I can't think of anything more intimidating than standing across the ring from The Undertaker. I mean, that includes going up against giants and warriors and being in battle royals and steel cage matches. There's just nothing like luck.
Oh, man, there's the five-knuckle shuffle.
That had to hurt.
Going for the cover. 2. People have been wanting to see these guys go at it for a long time, and by the sound of this crowd, coming. Oh, my, the Undertaker.
The shoulders are down.
1, 2.
Get ready, folks. Get ready. Submission holds locked in, and he's in big trouble. Great hold being applied. Look, he's still going. How? How is this possible?
Nice move. Oh, what a shot. That did some serious damage. You can't take too many of those and expect to be in the match much longer.
John Cena with the offense.
What a ruthless act. That is not a position you want to be in at any point in this match or ever.
Look past the ring at the thousands and thousands of WWE fans in attendance. Each and every one of them are having a great time tonight.
Oh, you're right about that. You always have a great time when you attend a WWE event live, just like we are here tonight. This is wonderful. When he gets going like this, there are a few better.
With this kind of attack, you have to wonder just how much longer they can compete in this match.
Yeah, I completely agree. The way things are going in there, I'd say not much longer. My gosh, this is a beating.
There can only be one top dog here in the WWE, and a win here will go a long way in solidifying one of these guys' claims of being the best in the business. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Look at this.
Oh, man, there's the five-knuckle shuffle.
That had to hurt.
Hoping to end it early.
Here's hoping.
2. We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be? Folks, it was in the city of Houston, Texas that Stone Cold Steve Austin did the unthinkable when he aligned himself with Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 17.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight. When you're beat up, the last thing you want to have to deal with is this amount of power.
John Cena gets the cover.
2.
Call your friends, let them know what's going on right now in this awesome match.
You're right about that. Cole, call your one friend.
Work is being put in by the Undertaker.
Undertaker's thinking about it again. Look at him, Michael. I mean, those moves have really started to add up.
The shoulders are down.
1, 2, 3.
He did it. What a huge win.
Let's take a look at some of the big highlights. I can't believe what we saw. Let's go to the highlights here. That match was incredible.
Here's your
And there's the bell.
Well, there's no telling what we're going to see here.
Adding insult to potential injury there. WWE Magazine out this month, and you'll find some interesting articles in there about all the superstars here in WWE.
Who do you get to read the magazine to you, Cole?
Nice escape by Lesnar.
And it's moves like that that made Lesnar the one in 21-1. You know, thinking about Randy Orton and the great times in what I'm sure is a first ballot WWE Hall of Fame career, you have to talk about when he formed the Great Evil Alliance with Edge, known as Rated RKO. Remember that, Cole?
Of course I do.
I mean, the two men who were dedicated to villainy and destroying all competitors in WWE. They were my kind of guys.
So what do you think about Randy Orton?
Here's somebody who's willing to do just about anything to get to the top. I like it. That's the way it should be.
He's simply reminding him that he's here.
Today, too fast.
Oh, out of nowhere.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Jerry, you mentioned when Randy Orton formed Rated RKO.
Hey,
and the shoulders up.
and the match continues. I love this.
Oh, man. Orton's so dangerous. I mean, just when you think you have him down, he gets right back up. Orton's got him.
It seems the focus of his onslaught is directly on the back. This is going to be brutal.
Yeah, that back is in bad shape.
Looking to be in great shape here. It doesn't appear as though any damage has been done.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
We know what's coming here.
That's it. He's done.
Covers. And it's up. He got the shoulder up.
Oh, my gosh. I thought that was it for Brock Lesnar.
Randy Orton joined WWE in 2002. And by the end of 2003, he had already lifted his first title. And since then, not a year has gone by when he hasn't had at least a hand in holding or competing for one of the company's major championships. The Viper has been at the peak of this profession for a very long time.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
No kidding, this is getting ugly.
Oh no.
And he got it! RKO!
The shoulders are down. Perfectly executed.
It's the longevity and consistency of Randy Orton that King talked about, which has turned him from a legend killer into simply a legend. Whether we've always condoned his tactics is debatable, but King, we can't take away his success.
Well, you're right, Michael. The Apex Predator has only gotten better with age. Some would say like a fine wine. Anytime we thought he may have taken a step backwards or gone too far, here he comes again to win another championship. So you're right, it's hard to debate Orton's success. People will be telling their grandkids about Randy Orton, that's for sure.
Well, he's got his opponent, and what's he going for here? How we like to say, Brock Lesnar brings the pain. And boy, is he doing just that. Look at him unloading with the Dez press.
And he goes for the pin.
There's the count.
And the shoulders up now. That's a kick out.
Nice.
There's no keeping this guy down tonight. I think when you talk about strategy against Randy Orton, you have to immediately say, stay away from the RKO. Orton has such a quick first step, and that speed gives him the ability to hit that move from virtually any triple German suplex. Lesnar's work here is about done.
You're right. Brock Lesnar is a beast.
He is just getting busted up. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
Going for the cover. And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done.
Randy Orton refuses to lose here tonight.
Making making a statement here.
Good grief! How is he still conscious?
Cole, you actually said it best before. The best strategy against Randy Orton is just to stay away from him. If a superstar's name is on that dotted line to face the Viper, I'd make sure to keep my distance and avoid the RKO. You'll just end up playing it on the mat and another one of the fallen.
These superstars looking for a victory, looking to build momentum.
You're right about that. Momentum is so important in a match like this.
Executed perfectly.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt.
It's this simple. If you're a WWE superstar who's going to face Randy Orton, you must know to stay away from the RKO and learn the ways to avoid getting hit with that move. Randy is fast, powerful, and technically proficient in that ring. It can all come down to an end very, very quickly. Folks, it was in the city of Houston, Texas, that Stone Cold Steve Austin did the unthinkable when he aligned himself with Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 17.
Orton's in trouble.
We're looking at complete domination here. Going for it again.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
4, 5.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them dead. That's got to be it. Randy Orton, how about that finishing move?
Still not through.
Not today, too fast. Quick thinking to avoid that.
Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this. He's pressing all the right buttons now.
Somebody's going to get hurt in this match.
What we're witnessing here is surreal. The Beast, Brock Lesnar, is lethal as is. But now it's like he's running on unlimited energy. He's impervious to pain. This is when an anatomical juggernaut like Brock Lesnar is even more dangerous and more deadly. God help us all.
Look at this. Here he comes. He's not done yet. Oh, no, he's here to fight.
Randy Orton is getting ready here.
Astonishing maneuver by Randy Orton.
Now that's how you do it.
Makes the cover.
2.
When I think about Randy Orton, what a win! Man, he's got to feel great.
Look at this.
Oh, that was a match.
We may be looking.
Let's take a look back at what.
Here's your winner,
And there's the bell.
This one-on-one battle is underway, and you can cut the tension with a knife. Many pundits still believe there's no better way to settle a score than two people getting in that ring and fighting.
Concentrating on the body here. I think we got a moment here, and for The Undertaker, what can you tell us?
Well, if you want to talk about a commanding ring presence, the discussion begins and ends with The Undertaker.
Indeed, King.
I mean, I'd go so far as to say that just in terms of creating a fear factor in an opponent, the Demon from Death Valley is unmatched.
A ton of talent, a ton of ability. Certainly someone to keep an eye on.
Man, what a maneuver.
It's an amazing atmosphere in this arena tonight.
Oh, you're right. Big fight feel here, no doubt.
King, just like you said a moment ago, you hear the word fear mentioned more often when it comes to The Undertaker than when it comes to any other WWE superstar.
Right.
Just think about all the superstars that felt that little bit of fear each time they stood across the ring from the dead man.
Oh, Michael, I think you're right. Though I don't think any WWE superstar will admit that they were scared against anyone, even if it is The Undertaker. But I think every superstar that's faced the Phenom would agree that there definitely is something different about standing face-to-face with The Undertaker. I mean, you get the sense that there's something supernatural about him. Let's just say it's a frightening experience.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
What a move that was. That was great.
Look out. What's he going to do here? What's he going to do here?
Oh, wait, nice reversal. You know, Michael, The Undertaker has always been a fan favorite for the WWE. It's like he brings something unique to the sport that the fans really appreciate.
Oh, the Viper's locked in. Randy's hearing the voices in his head. This is how he gets that focus, that strength. The Viper can dial up that intensity whenever he chooses.
And Randy Orton delivers the patented Orton stomp.
And it's like he's going for a walk in the park, stomping everything and sticking out.
What do you have to do to keep this guy down? Well, I don't know if he's a fan favorite or just has everyone scared to hate him.
Right.
He strikes fear in the heart of competitors and fans alike. There is just something that cannot be denied. RKO! This should do it right there.
I think this is it.
And he kicks out.
And he lives to fight again. Wow, what a display of heart and determination.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. There it is. Well done.
What a beast Randy Orton has been so far in this match. Uh-oh.
Folks, it was in the city of Houston, Texas that Stone Cold Steve Austin did the unthinkable when he aligned himself with Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 17. At this point, you think he'd have that move well scouted.
Well, we're on the move here. Oh, mama! Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
And there's another one of those great moves from Randy Orton.
Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
7, 8. Bringing it back between the ropes.
And that's a good thing.
Paying extra attention to the neck now. This is going to be big, one way or another.
No kidding.
eats the canvas.
No! Undertaker!
Choke slam lands. What an impact.
Now,
The shoulders are down.
Remember, momentum in WWE can turn on a dime.
And leave you some change.
Undertaker would love this to turn into a street fight. Nobody can brawl like the dead man.
He has just worn him out.
Randy Orton's got to be hurt after that.
No kidding. I don't know how.
He goes for the quick pin attempt.
Count, ref, count.
The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point. Textbook offense here.
whoa, a direct hit. Talk about getting tagged and knocked in the middle of next week.
Wow, he's still down after that. He sees it.
Just making his presence felt there. Now that's how you make a statement.
He's busted wide open. He's not going to beat you with that move, but he's going to make sure you feel it. This might not end. Astonishing maneuver by Randy Orton. You know what? Oh, wow, what a win! Let's take a look at some. He may be looking at the. I can't believe. Well, I don't know how you can pick out.
Here's your winner,